Hello guys, my name is Anderson. Alright, in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to work on auto layer. Alright, how to create auto layer on your Figma work. Alright, now what you are seeing on the screen is a design that I want to use as an illustration to show you how auto layer is and how important is auto layer to your designs. Alright, and without auto layer you can't actually arrange your work very well. In fact, without auto layer you can't create a perfect and unique designs. Alright, auto layer enables you to arrange your designs perfectly and neatly. Alright, it is also responsible for making your design responsive. The responsiveness of every design as a UI UX designer, and when you are using also a Figma as your tool, auto layer is very important. Now look at this design here. Look at this design. You can see how awful it is. It is not showing any sign of as if there is any auto layer at all. Alright, this design is as good as nothing. Alright, it's as good you have not done anything at all. Now I'm going to show you now how to design auto layer, how to use auto layer to make your work responsive. Alright, okay, now let's start the work all over to make our work very responsive. Okay, I know I did this kind of design before on this channel. You can actually go there and watch it. And alright, let me show you how you can make this whole work totally responsive with auto layer. Alright, let's begin. The first thing you have to do, click the text key. After clicking on the text key, after clicking on this text, frame out the size of your text. Now come here to the setting here. The setting is regular. I prefer Rubik. Alright, okay, enter Rubik. Okay, that's entered. And the text, let's increase the text to, alright, let's take it to 14. Then the other way, the setting or the other set is okay. Alright, now come here, click outside. I installed a plugin called the Lorem. Alright, on my Figma. You can see it here. Is here. Okay, now with that you can produce a dummy text. Alright, now it is saying 20 words. Okay, let me make it 50 words. Alright, so let me make it 50 words. Alright, let's generate 50 words. Alright, but let's use this one we have. Now after that, come here, set the auto height to make it perfect like that. Alright, to make it perfect. Alright, we can also increase the text so that it will be the 14 size is okay. Let's add more text. Alright, you can duplicate this, can duplicate that, copy, hit enter, then paste here. Okay, alright, this is okay. Alright, now let's set the auto height. Now this is that. Now we are not done yet. This text now, it is not responsive. Okay, normally it is responsive the way it is now, but the way it is now, it is responsive. Alright, you can see the position of it, though I have not add any auto layer at all. This is just a natural text on a frame. Alright, the text is not even on a frame, just normal. Alright, just normal. Let me show you how this auto layer can work on this. Alright, now this part, there's no heading on this particular text. Alright, you can pick any of them. Let me introduce heading. Okay, let's pick the plugin again, this Lorem. Then at this point we are going to pick just just as it is now. Now click outside, right click outside, turn go to your plugins, Lorry Inson, which is that first one. Here I need just 10 words, okay, as the heading. All right, let's set the auto height. Then let's increase the text at this point because it's heading. Let's take it to 16. Then make it bold because it's heading. All right, make it bold. All right, now bring it together here. Okay, now listen, this is the aspect of it that I want to show you. Auto layer. All right, this text, the two, let's bring the two together. This text and this, let's bring them together. This text, click on this, then hold your shift key, click on this. Now add auto layer, shift A. Now auto layer has been added. Now come here, come to this setting. We can see the difference between the vertical space between items, which means there are two items here, the heading and the body. All right, the heading and the body. Now this is the space between them, which is 18 that you are seeing on the screen right now. All right, 18. Now you can adjust it the way you want it. All right, you can adjust it the way you want it. If you want it to be 25, the difference between, then make sure your text here, if you set it center, okay, it will be okay here. Make sure, because you are giving it like, all right, it's the heading. All right, then here the auto layer, this is the auto layer setting on this panel. This is the auto layer setting. So we set the distance. Now the topic we've setting in to align at center. All right, the body text is still remains. All right, now the distance between the body and the topic or the heading is 25. All right, apart from that, let this horizontal spacing, horizontal padding and vertical padding, we are not doing anything here yet. All right, because this we are not done yet. Apart from that, it's not responsive yet. All right, it's not responsive yet. What we do now, we have two items here. Make sure the two items are responsive. Now come here, click on the text. All right, click on the body, come to this fixed. You can see that the horizontal resizing is on fixed. Now what do I mean by fixed? Because it's on fixed, there is something you cannot do here. Come to this frame, let me show you what I'm talking about. You can see how the whole text is just gallivanting. You can see. All right, because it's on fixed, that is why it's behaving this way. All right, it's not behaving normal at all. All right, let's go on. Let me show you now. Now you can take it back, Ctrl Z. Now click on the text again. It's on fixed. Now click on this drop down menu. You see fee container. All right, choose this option, fee container. All right, also this one also, come here, is change it to fee container. You change it to fee container. Now you can see that everything will now change. It will not be the same way it was before. All right, is the way it is now is responsive. All right, now that is not actually what we are doing. All right, now we are not done yet. I'm going to introduce an image here. Let me introduce an image. Now another plugin called Unsplash. Okay, it's loading. Just give some minutes, it will be there, to be here. All right, just give some minutes to be here. It's loading. Here we are. Now on Splash, just search avatar. All right, search avatar and enter. All right, okay, we have some of these avatars here. Let's pick this. Okay, now come here, choose your ellipse tool, draw an ellipse here. All right, let's call it 100 100. All right, the sizing 100 100. Okay, we have that. Now at this point, let's go back to that. Let's go back to the plugin on Splash. It's running now. At this point, just stick the same name, avatar. All right, the same name, avatar. All right, now we'll choose this one before. Let's go for it again. Now we have it here, we have it there. All right, now the name the name of this person. Let's still use that plugin called Lori Eason. Cancel that. Let's use that plugin called Lori Eason. Now we need just a name. Draw your frame out. Lori Eason. Okay, we need just like 3 or 4 words. Okay, all right, it's there. Now it's just, we are just giving an assumption here. Maybe this is just the name of this person. All right, the profile, this is just the name. All right, okay, what next we are going to do is making the text responsive as well. All right, next thing to do, we are going to make this text responsive. All right, making the text responsive also. Come here. Okay, let's create an auto layer. Let me align the 2 elements or the 2 items together. All right, let's set an auto layer. Now click on this text, hold your shift and click this also. Now add auto layer, shift A. Auto layer has been added. Then the difference between the space between elements, you can see the space between elements. Is this what you want? You can adjust it to whatever you want. All right, you can adjust it to whatever you want. Do you need the text to be at the bottom or you want it to be at center? I prefer it this way. All right, you can see the the horizontal padding and vertical padding is 0, empty. Okay, we need it that way. Now click on the text. Come here. The sizing here is the horizontal resizing is fixed. Now we want it to be on fixed container. All right, okay, that is for that. And the image here, we want the image to be fixed. All right, then let's bring them together. Now let's bring the whole thing together. All right, this text, then hold your shift, click this, then come here, add auto layer again. You can see we've added like 3 or 4 auto layer. All right, that is the use for auto layer. It's very important. Add auto layer now. Auto layer added. Then the space between this element now will now, at this point when you added this the last auto layer, we now have 2 elements in combine. All right, we now have 2 elements combine this one and this. All right, the space between elements, is it how you want it or you want to reduce it? Or do you want the text to be at center or you want it this way? All right, I prefer it this way. Whichever way you want it, that is okay for you. I prefer it this way. All right, then the way they are now, they are not responsive. They are not responsive now because you have to go back again and do the resetting. Because there are 2 elements here, make the 2 elements responsive or set their auto layer. Click on the first one. Come here. You can see it's on fifth. You remember that we set it before to be on fifth container. All right, but it has changed because another element has been added. Come here, click it again, fifth container. All right, then come here, come back to the main stuff. You can see that is now what? Responsive. Is now responsive. Now we are not done yet. This is the last auto layer we've added now. Now the last auto layer, this is when we are going to add the horizontal padding and the vertical padding. All right, the horizontal padding, what value do you want to give it? Now let me I'm using 12 for the horizontal resizing, which is this. Then the vertical resizing, I'll prefer 10. All right, vertical resizing, prefer 10. Then also let's give it a color. Let's fill it with white. All right, I've filled it with white. Then you can fill it with any color you want to. You can come here and change the color you want here. You can do your color, any color you want it to be. All right, for me I prefer white. Now come here, you give it the corner radius, and we are producing a card right now. Give you a corner radius of 8. All right, is giving it as this thing. Then give it a name card. All right, give it a name card. All right, that is for that. Now you can see now, since we started producing this card, we've introduced like 3 auto layer. Now auto layer is very important in every design. You can see how I apply auto layer in between this text and the image, and between this text and this heading. All right, auto layer is very important for you to arrange your work very well. You can see this, that is the work of auto layer. All right, now the work is now responsive. You can see it's responsive. All right guys, if you found value in this tutorial, please turn on your notification and subscribe to this channel. All right, so that when next I drop video, you will be the first person to get notified. Thank you so much. Thank you.